Fuck you, Jeet here.
Yeah. Oh, let's say that. Okay, I got something to say about Jeet here.
Sis, spill the tea.
This fucker. First of all, who are you?
Yashar. Not gonna say it, no.
You like a fucking comic book nerd from Canada, and you're scolding us on Epstein.
Sorry we're not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, nerdario. But Jeffrey Epstein straight up did not kill himself. Saying that does not mean that I have joined American Identity Movement, which I have, but it's not to do with Epstein.
Okay, so if people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, The Nation, which is basically like the poor man's New Republic, which is the poor man's, like...
I don't know. That's the poorest man's thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what's... I guess the New Republic has rebranded, so they're like a little better
Cold
now.
War liberal bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, if you read The Nation, you probably read The Atlantic. And if you read The Atlantic, get the fuck out of my house.
I'm putting you in prison. So they put out an article, right?
They put out an article. It was just some blog post. I mean, this man can't even get...
Barely proofread.
He can't even get published in print. So pathetic. He writes a piece called... I don't even know what it's fucking called, because I don't care.
I didn't even read it. I just saw screenshots.
All about the... it's called, like, Epstein Ain't Going Away.
Which is, let me be clear.
Let me be frank.
I said that first.
I said that on Chapo and other places of significance,
and
like
he
this
ripped me
podcast.
off, and he, granted, Jeet here did send me $400.
No, he didn't.
For use of that phrase.
No, okay, so it's called Epstein Ain't Going Away, and it's all about the Epstein didn't kill himself meme and saying how this is like, you know, opening the door for fascism, ooga booga. And
wait, what did you say? Did you say ooga booga?
Yeah, I said ooga booga. All these
like
people, oh no, Epstein is gonna, the fascists are radicalizing around Epstein memes. It's
I think they're radicalizing around being Nazis.
Yeah. This is this kind of concern trolling from liberals is so infuriating to me. And it's not the first time we've encountered it. And it certainly won't be the last.
And here's the thing, is you can talk about how Epstein is like this right-wing, Epstein not being, either not being dead or having been murdered, being this right-wing thing. We're literally the most popular Epstein-related thing in the world. Besides, of course, Jeffrey Epstein himself. And we are, I mean, Liz, your hero is Pol Pot.
No, that's your hero.
Okay.
This is what it says. But left-wing Epstein obsessives are a minority. A minority!
Well, at least he's calling Jews a minority.
What's increasingly clear is that the mystery of the Epstein case, combined with the reluctance of the mainstream media to tackle the topic for fear of seeming conspiratorial, news to me that the mainstream media is afraid of seeming conspiratorial, and that's why they're not talking about Epstein.
It's weird, though, because they all participated in a certain conspiracy, I remember, which was the conspiracy to make up that there were weapons of mass destruction in goddamn Iraq.
Yeah, I don't think that the mainstream media is reluctant.
Yeah.
I think there's a fucking gun to their heads, and they're not going to talk about it.
And the gun is one that their own hand is holding, and they're about to kill themselves because they are fucking pedophiles.
So... the reluctance of the mainstream media to tackle the topic for fear of seeming conspiratorial is offering an opening to the far right. Much of the Epstein story appeals to the right-wing imagination. It can be used to revive existing narratives of the perfidy of Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
And to lash out against the dishonesty of the mainstream media. It also offers a chance to harvest the inchoate anti-system emotions shared by many Americans who aren't necessarily right-wing.
To be clear, the left wing should actually be harvesting the inchoate anti-system emotions of many Americans. That is what we always have done and we should be doing.
No, it's such bullshit. It's I just don't even know. I'm so mad. I'm sorry. I'm so mad about this.
I know. Liz, have some chamomile. She is refusing. She is actually literally spilling the tea right now.
I'm looking for another. Here we go. There's reason to resist joining the, quote, Epstein didn't kill himself bandwagon. Oh, it's a bandwagon now. Conspiracy mongering is, in many ways, the opposite of progressive activism.
I am not mongering right now.
The conspiracy theorist is engaged in the search for gnomic hidden truths. God, this guy sucks as a fucking writer, too, on top of it. Working like a detective, piecing together a puzzle. That's a far cry from the public world of activism where agitation and organizing is almost always based on shared awareness of visible problems.
So here's the shared awareness of a visible problem that most Americans have right now.
It's called fucking Jeet here.
No, it is like every single American knows that Jeffrey Epstein was murdered because he was part of a global CIA pedophile cabal with pretty much every rich person and all political figures. And like we are being gaslit by the media that saying that like that is not true or somehow that's like a crazy person thing to think. Like here's the thing. Everyone knows that, and everyone sees that the media is lying to them and calling them stupid or like calling them a conspiracist or something. And like, yeah, you should talk to people. Like my coworkers love talking about Jeffrey Epstein because they know he didn't fucking kill himself.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you brought up the weapons of mass destruction, but it is the same sort of, it's like the same thing. Everyone knows it's a lie, and they know they're being lied to. And we're all supposed to just continue on pretending that this isn't like a point of conversation, like an entryway into a bigger conversation. I mean, all those like viral articles that come out every holiday that are like, how to talk to your Trump relatives? What are you gonna do when everyone at the dinner table is a fascist or whatever? This is what you should talk about.
Yeah, you should be like, hey guys.
This is a universalizing topic.
Yeah, exactly. It's like HPV. Everybody's got it. Like
for Jeet here, who has what was the last time he lifted a finger to do some work, to tweet a fucking 30 tweet fucking thread about like, I don't know, comic book characters in Canada that no one gives a fucking shit about? To fucking lecture people who, like us, who are talking about Epstein on what it means to organize and what it means to be an activist. Brace, do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm not an activist. But second...
Well, yeah, don't conflate organizing and activism, by the way.
Second, I have done... I don't even know what to tell you, G. You come work a goddamn day at Anchor.
Here.
Okay? I'll give you
say this.
$500 to go work a fucking shift in the racking room, G.
I will say this. Brace here organized the largest factory in the second wealthiest city in fucking America.
Yes.
And literally fought in the Syrian war.
And
so Jeet here, shut the fuck up.
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein.